Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is a special live election edition of OU Nightly.
Let's look once more at the results of today's mayoral election. OU professor Cindy Rosenthal won tonight's election with 53% of the vote. Developer Trey Bates conceded just an hour after the polls closed. He garnered 45% of the vote. Easy Million received 2%. 100% of the precincts have reported their results. Joining us now is Decision Tuesday reporter Scott Mason with a very special guest. He is live now in our Convergence Lab studio. Scott?
Thanks, Laura. An OU Nightly exclusive interview now with Mayor-elect Cindy Rosenthal. First of all, Mayor-elect Rosenthal, thank you so much for coming in and congratulations on your victory tonight.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
What do you think was the deciding factor in your winning this race tonight?
Well, we had an incredible group of volunteers who worked really hard all across the city on this election, and I think that combined with a message that resonated with voters were the winning combination. This
was a very spirited election. How do you think that went into the race? How do you think that affected the race?
Well, it's clear from the turnout that people were very mobilized by the race. They were very energized by the debate and the discussion, and I think that the issues were really at the heart of what is important to our community. And so I think it's exciting to see our citizens engaged in the issues and talking about the issues. And so I think that's a good thing, and it's very positive.
Sure. What will be the #1 priority the day you take office?
Well, I think there are two things that I would mention. The first, obviously, is that having gone through a very spirited election, it's really important to try to bring people together and try to find, the common ground and give people an opportunity to solve problems together. I think the other thing, frankly, is that it's very important now. The citizens, I think, are looking for a government that will be very open to all voices and all points of view, and that's my priority as we go forward.
Any topical issues that you want to bring to the table?
We campaigned a lot about quality of life issues, and that sort of threads its way through a lot of different things, whether it's public safety or water or recreational opportunities. And so it's hard to say that there's one single priority, but I think that the issues related to quality of life are going to be front and center as we go forward.
Norman is the third largest city now in the state of Oklahoma, and you have said that we need to really preserve our older neighborhoods, but what are your plans to see Norman continue to grow and thrive?
Well, there's no question that Norman's going to continue to grow because we're a very attractive city and people want to move here and come here. I'm fully committed to our 2025 plan, which is a citizen-adopted master growth plan which guides growth into the future, and so that'll be the touchstone, if you will, for future growth, as well as the community dialogue process that we're involved in that's intended to create a strategic vision. So those two things, I think, will guide our future growth.
Real quickly, you're a very busy lady. You are a professor here at OU. Will this make you have to give up any sacrifices?
Well, I already spend 25 to 30 hours a week on city council business. The role of the mayor is different from a council member, but I don't see the hours being considerably more, and I'll try to work all of that out.
Okay, Mayor-elect Cindy Rosenthal, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Laura and Jared.
Thanks, Scott. Coming up in a few moments, Scott will discuss tonight's election with OU political science professor Dr. Glenn Kreutz.
Coming up next, a complete recap of tonight's results.
And another look at the goals of the next mayor of Norman. It's next on this live special election edition of OU Nightly.